Ipsos polling exclusively for Global News finds fewer than half of us, 47%, are optimistic the pandemic can be brought under control by the summer. That's down 11 points since December. While the pandemic seems far from over, more than two-thirds of us, 67%, are hopeful Canada will get the virus under control by the end of the year. That's down 3 points. A lot of hope is being pinned on the vaccine rollout. 79% feel the vaccines will be effective at limiting the spread of the virus and ending the pandemic. 65% are optimistic people will be able to return to the workplace sometime in 2021. But when it comes to travel, it's a different story. Only 3 in 10, 31%, are optimistic they'll be able to travel internationally this year if they want to.
We asked Canadians whether or not they thought we would be getting back to normal around the summertime, and only about half of us think that, 47%. And that number has declined dramatically in the space of a month. It's down 11 points. The reason that's likely happening is a couple of things. One of them is that vaccines are not proceeding as quickly as Canadians would like them to be proceeding. But the next thing is we've gone into a new series of shutdowns and other restrictions in terms of our movement, and the way that Canadians evaluate these things is based on the case count that they get reported every day from their governments, but also those restrictions that are placed on their freedoms. So that we're locking down again does not provide a lot of confidence for people thinking that that we'll be back to normal anytime soon. I don't know that people are necessarily parsing out all of the drivers of whether cases should be, what's causing cases to go up or down, or any of the detailed news about what's happening in terms of variants or anything like that. What they know is that the number of cases are going up. So that's got to be bad, regardless of what the sources are. And they know that they're less likely to be able to move around than they were even a couple of months ago due to what's happening with COVID. So regardless of the source of what's going on, they can feel the effects in their day-to-day lives. It tends to be the youngest and the oldest among our population that feels that we're going to be able to get back to normal life in the nearer term. It's probably people who are in that middle group, the working population, that are seeing most of the direct effects in their lives. So they're less optimistic than maybe some of the younger folks are, and definitely than the older folks are. As far as the provinces where people are more optimistic about us being able to get back to our normal lives, Atlantic Canada, which, by the way, doesn't have the same level of negativity across the board about what's going on with COVID. And that's really the effect of their Atlantic bubble. They really do believe in it. They really do believe that it's created a different situation for them. And as a result, they'll be able to get back to their regular lives more quickly. In British Columbia, it's had a bit better experience than, say, for example, places like Quebec, where people are particularly negative about getting back on track.